Language arts time. So again, Friday, April 17th, let's do some language arts. We're going to go ahead and we are going to quickly review our vocabulary words. We have accomplish. You have completed something with good results. Feasible, it can be done. Attend is when you go to something, you go to some place. Report is what you guys are working on with your insects. Tell what you found out or you've learned. Area is an open space. Serve means that you're bringing something to somebody, food or drink. Preference is you like one thing better than another. Alternative is you have choices. So think about that. Preference, you like something better than another. And alternative is you have choices. So those are kind of close together. So be careful when you do those on your test. Race is when somebody wants to be in a political position. And juggling is when you're working on a bunch of things at one time. All right, so you are going to pull out page 201 right now. It looks just like this. It's got the people walking down at the bottom. You are going to do, we're going to do this page right now together and practice for our vocabulary. So, number 1 says, Miss Batchelor, do you have it? Thank you. So, number 1 says, which word goes with accomplish? So, your choices are game, task, or sleep. What would you want to, or what would you accomplish would be a task. Number 2, which word goes with serve? If you're going to serve something, would it be to help somebody, to show something, or to make something? It's to help. Number 3, which word goes with attend? If you're going to attend something, would it be a party, a test, or a store? What would you attend? I know I'd want to.
I think I'd want to go to a party.
I think I'd want to go party too. So party was correct. Number 4, which word goes with area? Remember, that's a big open what? Space. So you've got, your answer was space. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. She put that up there. Number 5, which word goes with report? Would it be to hear, to tell, or to smell? To tell. What you're going to do to us tomorrow, remember, with your bugs? Or actually, no, today. Today you're doing it with us with your bugs. You're sharing your bugs on our Zoom call if you're watching this in the morning before the Zoom call. And number 6, which word goes with feasible? Would it be feasible to pretend, chilly, or possible?
Possible.
Possible is correct. All right, so again, put a happy face on that paper. You did a good job. And it is time to take your Kahoot vocabulary test. So pull out your iPads and go ahead and take that test if you haven't already taken it. All right, so it's time now to do a little bit more review. We are now looking at page 202. On the top of this page, we are going to review the air sound. Remember, what did I just say, you guys? The what?
Air
sound. We're not looking for the same spelling. Remember, we're looking for the sound. So there's some that are on here that are on your paper, and then I've added a few more on here. So some of the air words we have: chair, fair, pair, stare, sharing, care. We have a pear. This is the kind that you eat. Scare, a lair. That's kind of, what would you say a lair would be, Mrs. East? It's kind of like a place that you go into, right?
I think of like an eagle's lair would be his nest. The place where he is maybe up on a rock or something.
I thought of Batman. Remember in the comic strip, that Batman, he goes into his lair.
And I thought of a tarantula, because the tarantula really likes to have its own little lair and keeps it very clean.
Oh, there you go.
So,
3 different ideas.
Now you should know what lair is. Airport, where, and ferry. So you guys are going to go ahead, pull out that page 202, I'm not sure if I have a picture of that on the next one or not.
I was going to have you show, like, you know how you have air up there, A-I-R, but I noticed in your words there were some that didn't have the A-I-R spelling in them.
That's why I said make sure you're paying attention to the sound, not just the spelling, because you know what? Oh, that's the next one. Because you know what? On your bi-weekly tests, you guys don't have to worry about the spelling of things. You have to worry about the phonics, the sound.
Hey, you know what's interesting? Hair has an ear in it. There's an ear in my pear. Because it's E-A-R, but we don't say it ear, we say it air. So
Air.
it's pear.
That's right. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to do this page, the top of this page, all on your own. And we're going to go now at the bottom part of that page, and it has to do with contractions. So just a little bit of review with our contractions. Again, this is page 202. You're doing the bottom part. Quick little thing that I found here. We've got contractions, 2 words made shorter by taking some letters out. Remember, we were kicking those letters out, and then what was coming in but the apostrophe. Remember, it's the apostrophe in the air, not the comma on the floor.
Right.
We put an apostrophe in the letter's place. So example, we have we will for wheel, do not for don't. I think you guys can do this page on your own.
I have one more thing to add on that. It's actually on the test. Okay, so this is Missy's little pet peeve. Some of you may have heard this already before. I agree with this. This is very good. Excellent. I'm glad you found it because that's helpful. People get this wrong all the grown-ups get this wrong all the time. This word right here is one word. Cannot. The can and the not can be pushed together, or should be pushed together. Cannot is one word. But, so it says 2 words made shorter by taking some letters out, but in cannot, it's really one word.
That's those exceptions to the rules,
Right. And then, so you still are gonna kick out, you're gonna kick out the no. Am I standing in the right place?
Yeah, you're right.
The other side.
Yeah, there you go. Now they can see.
Okay, so we're gonna kick out the no in cannot, and then we're going to, and when the no gets kicked out, it's going, oh no, oh no,
It's like,
oh no, and it goes like this, and it becomes can't. So cannot becomes can't. So just know, most of the time it is 2 words, but on this one, it's 1 word, and the reason why grown-ups get it wrong is because the computer will not change it, because it's a compound word, can and not. So it's not going to warn you that you're making that mistake that Miss East hates. Cannot, 1 word. So, and you might see that. You might see that again very soon.
Hint.
Well, that sounds like a hint.
Yeah,
that
major
sounds like a
big
hint.
You know,
Let's
sometimes
see. A test that has to do with grammar. Could that be a
It's coming up.
bi-weekly?
I think so. And the thing is, you're right, it's an exception to the rule, but we might see that one. Isn't that interesting?
So, Miss Easter, what do they have to do when they're done with this page?
Do you know IXL are not just letters that they picked out of the sky? It's I, meaning myself, excel, which means I do well. I excel at language. And you're going to do XX.
Extra,
0.2.
extra, excellent.
Extra. Too many X's.
Right.
And then, read, my favorite thing.
Okay, I was going to say something about reading. Make sure you're still taking those ARP tests. Readers are leaders. Reading is so important, foundational in everything you do. So make sure that you're reading. And also, too, is the more you read, you start to find out how much you really enjoy, and you learn about a whole new world that you might not have been. And you can travel anywhere when you read. So don't forget to read and take your ARP test. How long? for at least 20 minutes. Hopefully longer because you got some time at home. Don't plop in front of the old TV. Take that time and go travel with a book. Okay, a special computer class with Mrs. Jackson. That's going to be lots of fun. So we say
Bye.
bye-bye,
Sayonara.
sayonara, ta-ta.